Most people think becoming wealthy is about making more money, a higher salary, a better job, a lucky investment. But what if wealth has less to do with how much you earn and more to do with what you repeatedly buy? Because every day, millions of people make small purchasing decisions that quietly keep them stuck, not poor overnight, not broke instantly, just slowly stuck. And the scary part is that most of these purchases feel completely normal. They feel deserved. They feel harmless. Sometimes they even feel smart. But over time, they build a lifestyle that makes wealth almost impossible. Today, we're going to talk about 8 things that silently drain your financial future. And no, this isn't about never enjoying life. It's about understanding the difference between spending money and trading away freedom. Because wealthy people don't just earn differently, they buy differently. Let's start with the first one. Number 1, lifestyle upgrades too early. You get a raise, maybe a new job, maybe a promotion, and suddenly your life upgrades too. A nicer apartment, a more expensive phone, more takeout, more subscriptions. It feels like progress. After all, you worked hard for it. But here's the trap. Every time your income goes up, your expenses quietly follow. So even though you earn more, nothing actually changes. You're still living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher level. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the biggest reasons people earning good salaries still struggle financially. Wealthy people often do the opposite. When income increases, they upgrade investments first, not lifestyle. Because freedom comes from ownership, not appearances. Now let's talk about the second purchase that quietly keeps people stuck: buying things to look successful. Social media has changed how we spend money. We don't just buy things for usefulness anymore. We buy things to signal success. Designer clothes, luxury gadgets, expensive cars financed over years. But most wealthy people don't focus on looking rich. They focus on becoming rich. There's a big difference. Looking wealthy costs money. Being wealthy creates money. And every dollar spent trying to impress others is a dollar no longer working for your future. And that brings us to one of the most common financial decisions people regret later. Number 3, brand new cars you can't truly afford. A new car feels amazing. The smell, the technology, the status. But the moment you drive it off the lot, it starts losing value, fast. Many people lock themselves into large monthly payments for 5, 6, even 7 years. That payment quietly steals investing opportunities every single month. It's not that cars are bad. It's that expensive debt attached to depreciating assets slows wealth dramatically. Often, financial freedom looks less impressive at first, but much stronger over time. Now here's a category of spending most people never even notice. Number 4, subscriptions you barely notice. Streaming services, apps, premium memberships. Each one seems small, $10 here, $15 there. Individually, they feel harmless. Together, they can become hundreds every month. And the danger is psychological, because automatic payments remove the feeling of spending. Money leaves silently. Wealthy people regularly review where their money goes, not because they are cheap, but because attention creates control. Number 5, impulse online shopping. Modern apps are designed to make spending effortless. One click, one tap, delivered tomorrow. Convenience is powerful, but convenience often removes intention. Many purchases give a short burst of excitement, followed by long-term financial drag. The question isn't, can I afford this today? The better question is this worth delaying my future freedom? Number 6, high-interest debt purchases. Credit cards are incredibly useful tools, but they are also incredibly dangerous when misunderstood. Buying things you cannot pay off immediately means your past purchases begin charging your future self interest. And interest works both ways. Number 7. Constantly upgrading technology. Every year, there's a new phone, a faster laptop, a better version of something you already own. Marketing makes upgrades feel necessary, but most upgrades are improvements, not needs. Wealth grows when satisfaction lasts longer than advertising cycles. Keeping something longer than expected can be one of the simplest financial advantages. And now we arrive at the most subtle one of all. Number 8. Buying comfort instead of freedom. This one is the hardest to notice. Small conveniences that slowly become permanent habits. Daily takeout, constant ride shares, paying for convenience instead of planning ahead. Comfort feels good today, but freedom feels better forever. The goal isn't to remove joy from life. It's to make sure today's comfort isn't stealing tomorrow's options. Because wealth isn't built through one perfect decision, it's built through thousands of small intentional ones. This isn't about stopping spending. It's about spending on things that move your life forward. Every dollar you keep working for you becomes a small employee, one that works day and night, one that slowly buys back your time. The real shift happens when you stop asking, "What can I afford to buy?" and start asking, "What future am I buying?" Because the people who build wealth aren't necessarily smarter. They just align their spending with their long-term freedom, and once that mindset changes, everything else starts to follow. That's how wealth actually starts, not with a huge moment, but with a different decision, repeated consistently.